Hello everyone, this is Mars, and welcome to the first Final Fantasy Brave Exvius 3-star Espers in Global Edition. I've decided for this one I was going to do some commentary description of the fight and my thought process behind it just for kicks and giggles. So, if you like it, you hate it, let me know in the comments. I might do more of these sort of tutorial walkthroughs if they help people. If not, if you don't like them, that's totally fine, because I'll keep doing some of the other style videos that I've been doing up to this point because I really like those too. So let's get into it. I like to use a Cagnazzo in this fight, or any provoke tank. You can use an evade tank or just a beefy Wilhelm, Cagnazzo, NOL, it doesn't matter. Use any of them because once the physical attacks start flying, they can really hurt your team, especially if your team isn't quite built up very much yet. So he's here to eat the single target physical attacks. Soleil is here for buffing and breaking spirit, or defense if you're using a physical attacker. She doesn't need any other stats besides HP. Garnet is our summoner and healer, so she's decked out with all that goodness. Not much to say on her build. You can equip her with Carbuncle if you need Barfira to buff your magic tank. In this case I don't need it because my Mystea is at 200% fire, but if your magic tank is between 150 and 200% magic fire resistance, then be sure to bring someone who can cast Barfira or Barfire on them to get them to 200 to make this easy. And speaking of the magic tank, we have Mystea. She's literally only built for fire resistance. She doesn't need anything else. There are lots of ways that you can get to 200%. If you don't have the gear that I'm using in this build right here, let me know in the comments, and I can help you figure out something that works for your team. And once again, if you get to 150%, that's good enough. Put Carbuncle on your Garnet or whoever you're using as a healer and buff it by 50%, you'll be at 200. Easy peasy. We're bringing Christine as a damage dealer because Christine is amazing. She does a ton of damage. And in this case, she has Barbaricia's Spirit for extra damage against beasts, which is what Ifrit is. She also does ice damage, so it does extra damage against Ifrit, and she just makes a good solo damage dealer. You can literally pick any solo damage dealer you want to, whether it's Freevia or even like CG Sakura. You can use finishers, chainers, it really doesn't matter, because with this build you can basically stay in this fight as long as you need to. So first things first, we're popping defenses, and we're going to buff defense. And I'm going to throw Demonic Whisper, which is a Lakshmi skill to restore MP on Christine, because I found that Christine does run out of MP before the end of this fight. If you have a Bard, it's not really an issue, but Soleil doesn't refresh MP, so it's a little bit of an issue. We're going to activate that, and Mystea put up her magic cover, and so we should take 0 damage from this. Awesome. Alright, and then we just kind of stick to an easy rotation of buffing attack and magic and breaking spirit. Garnet's going to fill the evocation gauge so that we can get that Shiva summon that we need. Mystea, she's going to defend this turn because she doesn't have anything to do, and then we're just going to do some damage with Christine. Now I'm using absolute 0 because over a certain number of turns it increases in damage, so it'll do more damage over turn than if you just did Snow Burial. So there's some of those single target attacks we were talking about. If those landed on healers or supports or other squishies, it would have been bad news for us, probably. But in this case, we're just fine because Cagnazzo ate it all. His name is so weird. Alright, we do some healing. Mystea's going to reactivate Tritelia Wall because after a certain threshold, Ifrit will buff himself. And we want to use Mystea to dispel that, and that's why she has the Aura Staff equipped. And more magic damage that we just don't care about. This is why we use a provoke tank, because otherwise that would have been damage that would have been spread around the team. And if you are, particularly if you're new at the game, it can be really hard to deal with that much damage that goes out. We're going to do Soleil Walk again. Christine's going to do some more absolute 0, and Garnet's going to repeat the heals. You can see that the damage on that absolute 0 really ramps up pretty quickly. Very cool. And I think we're still... Yeah, he's not buffed yet, but I'm pretty sure it buffs himself after 60%. It's either 60 or 50%, can't remember. So I'm reactivating the wall just in case. And that way when we cross that threshold, Missy will be ready to dispel him. And since we don't need any healing this turn, we're going to fill the evocation gauge again. So that's full. Oh, there we go. There's that buff. I don't know. It must be on turn 5 then, or something. I have no idea. Alright, and we'll do the same thing that we've been doing, except first we're going to dispel him so that we don't dispel our spirit break. We want that. Absolute 0. Alright, very good. And now we're just going to heal this turn. We have plenty of time to activate the Shiva summon, so we're not going to deal with that just yet. We just want to make this a nice, smooth run, so keeping Cagnazzo top really helps with that. Oops. Whoops. Ignore. I meant to close that. Alright, let's see, this turn. What are we doing on MP? Christine could use some more, so instead of summoning this turn, I'm going to make sure that she just has enough for the long run. Because running out of MP sucks. And using Lakshmi's Demonic Whisper isn't super powerful MP refresh, but if you have high spirit and you don't really have any better options, it's a good way to do it. It's a good budget pick. We're going to do some more absolute zeros. The nice thing is that if you have to reactivate Winterfall to do more absolute zeros, it doesn't reset the stacks that you've built along the way. So it's actually the perfect way to just continue the damage that you're doing. Alright, we're going to do the summon this turn, and we're going to do some more absolute zero. And Misty doesn't need to do anything because she activated her wall last turn, and we're going to buff and break again. I don't think we give the CG animations enough credit. They are super cool. Yeah, look at Christine's MP go up. She just gained 49 back, I think, that round. Makes it super easy. I know Demonic Whisper from Lakshmi is not like that game-breaking of a skill, but there are times where it really comes in handy. Alright, just gonna reactivate this just in case. I don't think there's a situation where we're gonna need it. Maybe we'll use this. No one needs healing. Alright, let's finish this, Christine. Oh, good, I'm glad you killed him. I would have looked dumb. Alright, yeah, so that's my preferred budget way to do it. It's super smooth, super simple. It doesn't require any crazy TMRs or anything. There were a few freebies that I used, but it really doesn't require that. If you're trying to figure out how to do this for your own team, let me know, and I'll see if I can find a way to help you. And if you liked the commentary on this video, let me know, and I will see you guys in the next one.